Hello, welcome to the Three Rivers Watch Company review of the Aragon Hercules Tritium watch. Today we have the black 16-tube version. The goal of this is to get the information out so you can make an informed decision on whether or not you want to spend your hard-earned money on the watch in question. Now for the basics, it has a Seiko NH35 movement, which is keeping exceptional time at about plus 1.5 seconds a day on the wrist. As for the measurements, this has a stated case diameter of 44 millimeters, but if you include the little overhang on the bezel, I get 45.5. The website says it's 15 millimeters thick, but again, I'm getting a little bit more at just under 16 millimeters. They don't give a lug-to-lug dimension, maybe because of the integrated bracelet, but if we measure from one end of the case to the other, we get 52 millimeters, and if we measure from where the bracelet has to extend to, we get 57.5 millimeters. This design does allow the watch to wear a bit smaller than its true dimensions. Other than the thickness, it is still a pretty thick watch. Now we get into the bracelet itself. First is that it wears very well for the size. It is quite large at 28.5 millimeters at the lug, and then it tapers down to 22 millimeters, then up to 24 millimeters at the clasp. The clasp could be better. It is just a generic stamped clasp, although it is signed. Now to be fair, they do give you the option of upgrading the clasp for an additional $27. I'm not sure of the quality because I didn't go for this option, but if it's a solid scissor clasp, the upgrade is probably worth it because of the next point. The main issue with the bracelet is that you're stuck with it. Since this doesn't have the conventional lugs, we can't switch the bracelet out for anything like a NATO or a rubber strap that you'd have laying around. They don't even sell anything that would work on their website. For the crystal material, we have K1, which is supposedly a hardened mineral crystal. I haven't put it to the test, but I treat everything that isn't true sapphire as standard mineral crystal, and I've been able to avoid scratches so far. The real star of the show here is, of course, the Loom. We have a fully loomed K1 glass 120-click unidirectional rotating bezel, and as you can see, the Loom on this is blue superluminova. On the dial and hands, we have 4 colors of T100 tritium tubes and a Loom signed crown. The part of this watch that I've enjoyed the most is how well the tritium works as Loom, since it's always visible no matter what. To summarize, I would only suggest purchasing the watch if you really want an affordable automatic watch that has tritium. I think the size, integrated bracelet, the weight at just over half a pound give this watch several drawbacks that put other dive watches in its price bracket miles ahead. As long as you know what you're getting into, though, the watch certainly delivers on its promises. I want to thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. We do watch unboxing and review videos weekly and also go live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, where we purchase a watch from the Watch Gang wheel for later videos. We're also going to be giving away a watch every month. Stay tuned for details on that. We'll be putting up a separate video explaining how that will work. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.